Welcome to the class, everybody. I am going to mute everyone, but if you have something to say, please feel free to say it. You just need to unmute yourself to do so. Today, we're talking about a way to live stream when you go on Zoom. So you guys know that you can live stream already on Facebook and YouTube through their own platforms, but you can technically live stream through the other platforms as well, Instagram and LinkedIn, and even in your Facebook pages and groups. And you can even have these live streams, I'll say, even scheduled, so you could pre-record it and then have it scheduled to look like it is live, even though it is not. You can have your Zoom meetings like we're doing now, where there are multiple people on here. You could live stream those meetings. And so I'm going to show you a few ways to do that. The name of the program that we're using today is Restream, R-E-S-T-R-E-A-M. But first I want to show you how you can do a couple of things right through Zoom itself. So I'm going to share my screen here. And I want to pull up my Microsoft Word. I just took this screenshot, Marie. You were talking while I took it. But you look beautiful like always. So I'm trying to move you guys out of the way. There we go. Okay, so this is a screenshot that I just took while you guys were kind of communicating and stuff, so that I could show you what you can do already with Zoom. So if, on Zoom, when you're logged in as the person who's running the meeting, you have all these different controls down at the bottom here. Let me pull it up just a bit. So down at the bottom here, you've got all these different controls. And if you click on more, there's an option for you to go live on Facebook, live on Workplace by Facebook, live on YouTube. And then there's this other one, which is live on custom live streaming service. That's the one that I use because I'm using this Restream, which is not Facebook, it's not YouTube, but it allows me to be live on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time, because otherwise you have to choose one of these and use just one. But with this option, I could do both at the same time, and I could also live stream on other platforms as well. It looks like I might have a question in the chat, so let me just check it before we jump into our next part. Chat, here's my chat. My voice is muffled. Okay, is it muffled to everybody? If you could give me a nod. Okay, it's looking like no.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay, all right, David, it might be your device then, but thank you for letting me know that. Hopefully it won't be muffled in the recording. So what I'm about to do on Zoom right now, you guys, is I'm about to click on this more and then go to live on custom live streaming service. And then I'm going to show you guys how to use that live streaming service. Oh, actually, oh yes, go ahead.
I don't have that option right now. Is that only when you're the host of a meeting that you have the more button?
Yes, it's only when you're the host of a meeting. Thank you for asking that question. So I'm going to toggle these ones off right now. And before I start this, I actually do want to do one thing, because I want my title to be different than what it is set up to be automatically. So give me a moment to change the title real fast. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this "How to Live Stream Your Videos to Multiple Channels at Once." Oops, spell that right, Barbara. Okay, and then I'm going to update all.
So that means if you're the host, you have that capability to do what you're doing?
Exactly, yeah, you need to be the host of the meeting to do so. Now, you can record if you're not a host, you just can't live stream if you're not the host. All right, so now that I've got that in play, let me bring you guys up again. Come on. Okay, more. And then I'm going to live stream on. Can you guys see my options right now or no? Oops, where'd they just go? Like my toolbar or no?
At the bottom of the screen?
It's like in the center of the screen right now. Because I'm showing it on my screen, but I'm thinking you guys might not be able to see it since it's actually.
I can see where your mouse is, but there's nothing there except for the stream info page.
Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, so I'm just clicking on that live custom streaming service. And what it's doing now is it is preparing to live stream the meeting. This is through that third-party system of Restream. And so we'll just give it just a moment. And then you guys will notice in your Zoom, it will show that it is live. And it will, I believe it says something like live on custom live streaming service. If you hover over the live, it might say that. I don't know if you have to hover or not. But so now you guys see that we're also live. For some reason, it automatically takes you back to this page once you start streaming. I don't know why. But if I go to, yeah, because it's like, it makes you think that it didn't work, but it did. So if I go, for instance, to Facebook, which is one of the places that I'm live streaming it, give me just a moment to minimize all these messages. All right, so if I go to my page here, and I come down, you'll see now it shows that I have, remember I changed the title, how to live stream your videos to multiple channels at once, and it's showing, and here it is. So people can watch this live right now on my Facebook channel. Now for this particular video, I'm only streaming to Facebook, and on Restream, you are able to do 3 different platforms to stream on at the same time for the free version. When you pay for the upgrade, you can do up to 30 at one time. And so that means you could be in 6 different groups live streaming at the same time if you wanted. You could be on 3 different Facebook pages and on your LinkedIn profile, and there's lots of different options. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think that Restream offers the option to restream on Instagram yet, but I found one that does, and it's called Yellow Duck. So like the color yellow and then a duck, like quack, quack. So Yellow Duck is an option to be able to live stream to Instagram, and that would go on your Instagram story, because your Instagram profile, the videos can only be a certain length, but on your story, they can be up to like 30 minutes. I think on the profile, they could be like 3 minutes. On the story, it could be like 30 minutes. So when you're live streaming on Yellow Duck for Instagram, it's going to live stream on your story. But when you're on Restream, you can choose a lot of different options. So for instance, if I erase, let's say if I delete this channel, and I come here to add channel, here's all the different options I could do. So I could do LinkedIn, I could do my personal Facebook profile, YouTube, any of these other ones. If you guys use, a lot of these are for gaming, for like kids that are recording their games and stuff. So they're not all of these are going to apply to you guys.
On the live stream after she lost this.
So we're trying to make it keep going for you, Barbara.
We're all here. We're all very chatty.
We're all adapting.
We're still live, but we can't hear you, Barbara. You're muted.
We are live. Yeah.
Thank you, Dwight, and thank you guys for keeping it going while I was gone. So
And it's still live.
yeah, I was gonna say, and you can see also in the top up there, it still says live on custom live streaming.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah.
So I think that
Yeah.
Dwight, I think that was a question you asked earlier, and it seems like we just got the answer to that. So thank you guys for that. I need to reshare my screen.
And it all of a sudden jumped to the whole face view. So whenever the speaker speaks, they're up on the live video.
Oh my.
Oh, so then let's mute everybody. Let's do that real fast. Manage participants, mute all. All right, so everybody's muted again. That's probably why it did that. So now everyone's muted again. Please only unmute yourself if you need to say something. Thanks for that info, Dwight. All right, so we were at the spot of the different options of places that you can live stream to. Not all of these are going to apply to most of you guys, because a lot of them have to deal with gaming platforms like Twitch and Periscope and stuff like that. Why is it not scrolling down? Okay, apparently my mouse is acting crazy. Give me just a moment, guys. You know, I'm not sure what's going on. There we go. And so as you continue to scroll down, again, a lot of these are for gaming. A lot of kids record their games, and believe it or not, kids are actually watching other people play games. But then if you scroll all the way down here, you see that you could do groups and public pages. You can also do the custom option, which I don't know if you could put LinkedIn on here or not. I haven't actually tried it yet. But for those of you, there's a few people who are on this call that were also helping me. One night it was probably 1 a.m. and I was practicing this live streaming thing because I had asked the people at Restream if it was possible to restream through their platform on Zoom yet, and they had told me that that they don't have that option yet, but that their tech guys were working on it. But I'm the type of person that when I have my mind set to something, I make it happen. So I spent the night figuring out how to make it work on Zoom, and I did take notes on it, you guys. So if you're listen, I want this program to work on my Zoom, I took notes on it. I can't necessarily show you how to do it now because my account's already set up that way, but I can send you kind of the steps to do. But basically, long story short, you have to take you have to come over to your, I think, is it your destinations? Let me see. There is a spot, no, it's probably down, right here. Your streaming settings right here. So see how I have my URL and then my stream key? You have to plug these into Zoom. So you do that on Zoom through the more option, or no, not through more, you have to do it through your Zoom settings. And there's a spot that on the settings where it's custom live stream, it will ask if you want to add a custom channel. You say yes, and you just add the URL and the stream key, and so it does work on there. You just have to manually add it through Zoom. It's not like how Facebook and YouTube have it already as an option. Right here, how Facebook and YouTube already have it to where you could just choose them. Restream doesn't have them as an option right here yet, but you can custom do it yourself. And actually, I'll go into Zoom and show you where that is.
Hey, Barbara, they said on the front page there that there was a beta for LinkedIn Live.
Yes, and so I've used the LinkedIn Live one, and I've never seen it actually pop up. So I think that's why it's definitely still in beta. But yeah, I've tried it multiple times, and it never actually shows up anywhere. So I don't know if, my account's connected. All right, so if I come in here and I go down to settings, and I believe it's in the recording settings. So the recordings tab, and you scroll down, let's see, there should be nope, I guess it must be in the regular one. There's a spot that is specifically for live streaming. My mouse is acting crazy on me today. It must need new batteries. All right, so if I come, let's go in meeting advanced. That's probably where it's at. Right here. So allow live streaming, you need to turn this on, and then you could check or uncheck the ones that you want to be right here. And then here's where you can add the other one. So this link right here, remember, was this link I have. Once I first, oops, where'd that go? Once I first put that link in and I go to save it, that's when it's going to ask me for my stream key. And then I would need to put the stream key in there. But again, I've already got mine set up, so I can't actually show you live on here how to set it up, but that's where you would go to do it, and that's kind of a walkthrough of how to. Now, one of the things that you can do on Restream that I have not been able to tweak to make it work in Zoom yet is you're supposed to be able to view all the comments in one place. So in this chat spot, while I'm live, it claims that I should be able to just see all the comments from all the places I'm streaming. So if I was streaming on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn and all of that, I should be able to see it right here. But I had people testing it on Facebook and it wasn't working. And I think that's because I kind of did a loophole that even their tech team didn't really know yet. See, so right here it says, it looks like all your channels are read only, so you can't reply. I haven't found a way to make that loop work yet. But if I wasn't live streaming on through Zoom, if I didn't do the custom thing through Zoom, if I was just doing it through their platform, then I should be able to see messages here from all the places I'm streaming at. So I think I kind of disabled that opportunity by custom doing it. And so
Well,
Chat.
I've got
Yeah.
about a 20-second delay from what we're doing to what's showing up on here.
all right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. And yes, Dwight, good point. Anytime you go live anywhere, there's a delay. So even if you were live straight in Facebook, there would be a delay. I don't think it's a full 20 seconds if you were on their own platform. It's probably more like 5 or 6 seconds. But yeah, you're right. On here, there's definitely going to be a longer delay because it's going through a few things. And so I think I was sharing with you guys, let me make sure everybody's muted again, because I know otherwise it changes to the other option. Let me share my screen again. Sorry guys, I got to go through this every time it kicks me off. But I believe what I was sharing with you last was the option for chatting and being able to see it all here. I'm not able, oh, their tech team. Their tech team told me when I talked to them last that they're expecting in about 1 to 2 months to be able to have Restream as an option on Zoom like you have Facebook and YouTube, to where you don't have to custom do it. Like they're in the works of doing that right now. It's just not available yet. And at that time, we should be able to see all of our chats the way that it's meant to be. But you kind of disable it by custom doing it the way that I showed you. So
Are you able to see any chats right now? Like when
No.
you're actually doing the live stream?
Mm-mm.
No.
Only if I actually go to Facebook to see if anybody's chatting in there. Like I would
We
actually.
are.
Are you guys? Yeah. Okay. So now my computer again is being silly. You guys, I even put myself on my own hotspot and it's still doing this. I wonder if it's the weather. Okay. Oh, see, yeah, you guys are chatting. See right here. Hi. Yeah, Miranda tagged Lee. Miranda, you guys should come on Zoom sometime. It's in the 30-day group I told you about, if you're still watching. So yeah, there are some chats and some comments in here. And in order for me to see it, then I would just need to watch this page. It doesn't look like it's fully updated. There's probably more comments than 2. But right here, it also shows that it kind of gives them, because I'm on the free version right now, it gives Restream like a plug. They plug themselves. They've automatically added this in. You can't take that out. Even if you go to edit the video later after recording, you're not able to technically take that out. So I don't know if when you have I assume that if you have a paid version that wouldn't be on there. I am contemplating paying for it, but I haven't fully made the decision yet. And so like mostly because I want to go live in groups, which is, I'm thinking probably in May that I'm going to upgrade. So basically what it's saying is, let me see if I can see the prices before it asks for my info. Yeah, here it is. So it looks like for $19 a month is their first plan. That gives you 1 extra destination. And then the real-time channel management, which I thought we already had that, but maybe not. Let's see. Then you have 3 extra destinations and the ability to, right here, ability to remove Restream's branding is at $49 a month. And then as you continue to go down more, obviously this is for companies, like people who have large companies. Probably most of you won't need anything below this. You'd probably be good with the free plan or the $19 a month or the $49 a month. And I'm pretty sure that this is a free plan, like fully free. I don't think I'm on a free trial that I know of. I've been using it for probably about 3 weeks. So as far as I can remember, I don't think it's a free trial. Let's see. But what's really cool about it too is you can see the analytics right through here. And again, I don't know how well it's going to do since most of mine I don't do through their platform. Yeah, see, it doesn't really, does it show mine? Oh, it does show. So even though I'm not actually doing it through their platform, it's still giving me numbers. So total watched minutes of people who have been watching my live stream, that's pretty cool, about an hour. Average viewers 4, there's max of 6. I don't know if this is, so that is.
I just accidentally started a watch party. I meant to share.
Watch
Now
party.
I'm hosting a watch party.
Barbara,
Yeah, Rick.
question. Can you set up more than 1 administrator per account?
I don't think on this one. I think that on the, probably on one of the company plans. Let's see.
So if you did the $99 one and it had like 4 different administrators, then you could share that cost, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So I would think probably on this one, it doesn't
thought.
really show too much info. It says real, yeah, yeah, I don't really see where you can. I would think probably, I didn't see it in the free version, the option to add another
Yeah,
administrator.
probably not.
But
Probably
the
not.
thing is, you technically, if you wanted to share the cost with another business, you technically can, these streams, you can turn on and off. And so even if you just like each time it was your turn to use it, you just deleted whoever was before it and put your own in there. And then when they came on to do it, you deleted theirs and put it. Because every time that you add a channel, you have to connect it to whatever you're logged into, your Facebook or whatever. So that would be an option if there's somebody who you have, like, you guys work with maybe the same clients or something, and it makes sense for you guys to kind of go all in on this so that you could give that kind of offer.
Yeah.
That might work. I hope Restream doesn't watch this and be like, she just told everyone a secret that we don't want them to know. But I mean, technically, you just need to share the same password, I guess. And what's really cool about it too is that I could schedule something to go out, which I did test this, and I put in a video that I pre-recorded, and I had it set to live stream at a certain time, and it did. And the funny thing was that I forgot about it, like, because I was working on like Thursday or Friday. And so I scheduled it to go out like Monday, I think. And so by that time I had forgotten. And so when it live streamed and people were like commenting on it, and I got so confused, like, I'm getting all these messages of people commenting. What are they commenting on? And it was that video. And then I was like, oh my goodness. And so you could see, the ones that I had scheduled, right? It was a 2-minute tidbit. So that was the thing, like, our 2-minute tidbits go out on Tuesdays, right? So if I was working on this on Thursday, I needed to wait till Tuesday to go out, because I think we even say that in our video. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think we say Tuesday. So I really could put a 2-minute tidbit out anytime. But in my plan, my marketing plan, they're scheduled to go out on Tuesdays. Okay, so now that you guys see that you've got this really cool option here, what are your thoughts? Let's see. Unmute yourself if you have something to say. Dwight?
I totally hope to see other people using this so I can learn what they're doing. I don't really know of a way to, unless somebody's following me around with a phone, I don't know how to teach people how to do what I do, the way I do things. But
Yeah. Well, and Dwight,
I think this is really awesome, being able to share live streams on multiple platforms.
good, thank you. Something to keep in mind too, you guys, when I tell you that you need education on your channel, because I know that probably 70% of you who have had an online audit already, I've told you need to educate your people, right? You're giving a lot of info, but not enough education, and people want to learn. And so that doesn't necessarily mean teaching them exactly what you do and how you do it. It could mean teaching them why they need you. Right? So Dwight, you could be like, you might walk in and like see a roof that was just done not right. Right? And you could be like, this is why this isn't going to work, and this is why this thing happened to fall apart sooner than it should have, because it was done like this. Let me show you how to do it right. Right? And so something, or you can even just lead that into Dwight does it right, or however you do it, right? Done right by Dwight. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be you showing them necessarily how to do everything you do, but give them small tips. Like, Dwight, something interesting for you would be like, I know this sounds really, really weird, but I did not know how to use a level until Isaac showed me. And I don't know if I'm the only woman who feels that way. Like, I was like, I don't understand, like, how do you know?
There are men that don't know how to use a level. They don't know what a level is.
Yeah.
But
here's my level.
Like
here's my level. You don't need a level. Use your eyes.
I can think of a couple of things that I could make that might be my free offer. It's like a little video thing of common things that homeowners don't know that they need to pay attention to. Because there are things that homeowners know that will cause long-term damage to the home if you don't take care of certain aspects of your home.
See, that's a great offer that you could do. But my point there, Dwight, was things that seem so natural to you are usually the things we don't know, right? Like Marie with her cooking, and she does everything so healthy and it comes natural to her. And when we hear about it, we're like, oh, and then, you know what I mean? It's like, and so the things that come natural to you are typically the things that people really need the most from you.
I offered
Okay,
free
so-
taste testing, but she didn't take me up on it. Hey,
Twice.
Dwight, you could do a before and after. You know, Barbara showed us the other day how to put the videos together. You could do a before video of something you're doing, and then when it's all done, take the after video, and then hire Barbara to put them together for you, because that's talking to you.
That's kind of true. That's kind of true, because I think over the weekend I posted where, I think you guys saw it, where if it says to use 2 loaf pans, they're right and you're wrong. I put an angel food cake in and it overflowed. Well, Chef Karen, you know, you guys, some of you know Chef Karen Crawford Moore. Her comment on that was, that's kind of like putting 2 rooms of furniture in a half a room.
Exactly. And yeah, so you could utilize these things in your own brand. So when Chef Karen mentioned that to you, Phyllis, the reason she said that is because you can relate to that. You
Exactly.
understand that you can't put 2 rooms of furniture into a half a room, right?
Right.
You know that. But because you're not a baker or a cook specifically, that you didn't think that I do that all the time too. I'm always like, oh, well, we don't have this, so let me just try that. And then we taste it and I'm like, oh, gross, I should not have did that. But I could probably just call Marie and say, Marie, I don't have this. What could I use? And she probably could tell me right off the top of her head. You know?
And I had two kitchen disasters 2 weekends in a row. The weekend before Easter, I asked my mother, who's legally blind, to hand me the vanilla, and she handed me the green food coloring, and I added it without looking. We had green banana bread.
As long as it tasted good.
Yeah. It looked like St. Patrick's Day, though.
I was going to say, it must have been St. Patrick's Day bread.
It was very green.
Hey, Barbara, I have a question for you, because I am doing a Facebook Live at 4 p.m. in my private group. And I was like, I probably need to get my other phone set up so I can record also in my business page. So this has come quite appropriate, because I might be able to try it out at 4 o'clock. But I'm trying to figure out how, so will I not be able to see people's comments if they are commenting?
I think you will, in the way that don't do it. Is it just you going to be on the live?
Yes.
Then use Restream itself. Don't do it through Zoom. Do it through Restream, because that you could actually record through their platform. For both a page and a group, though, you will need to upgrade. And it sounds like you probably need to upgrade just to the $19 option, because that will give you the extra options.
Okay.
Okay, and then that will give you 4 spots, but you'd be able to use groups and pages with that. And I would recommend setting it up right after this call, so that and maybe even testing it and practicing it before your 4 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in order to do that, I do have to pay the $19, right?
Yeah, because on the free version, you could do it live through your Facebook personal profile, but in order to add pages or groups, you've got to upgrade.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Okay,
I missed
let us know
that,
how it
because I missed the first part of the call, so sorry.
And that's okay. And I do think that there was a 7-day guarantee. I don't think it was a trial, but it was a 7 days. So if you paid for it and tried it and didn't like it, it sounds like you could be reimbursed that or whatever. But
okay,
I think you'll like it anyway.
Yeah.
But let us know after you do it.
I don't know if I'm going to do it now, because it's like I've got a couple things I got to get ready before then, and I'm like, that might be too much trying to do it all at, right before I go live, and then if it doesn't work well, so.
Right. Okay.
But I love the idea. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is helpful.
Okay, good. I like it. All right, who else has questions, comments, concerns, anything like that?
About this topic only?
Well, I guess nobody does about this topic.
All right, so
Rick, you got
I
something?
got a question. So you said you can tape a video and then put it on Restream, and it comes up as like a live video?
Yes. Yep, it looks like it's live even though it's not. Yep. All right. Anything else? Tracy, you want to ask your off-topic question?
Well, I am still struggling trying to edit these videos.
Mhm.
And mainly because I'm trying to do a template in Canva. And I mean, I upgraded to the professional version because the problem is I can't get the transparency little boxes. I can't get those if I don't have the professional version. You know, like how in Photoshop, I don't think so. I mean, I've been back and forth. I even had my son last night try to help me with it. And he's like, I can't figure this out, Mom. I don't know why. Like somehow in Canva, you're supposed to delete like the little area that you want. The problem is the videos are in portrait view rather than in landscape. So you've got the black around the sides. And so I thought about doing the template, the YouTube template, and then just having a little box where the video plays without the black on the side.
Yeah, and in fact, if you're going to design something in Canva anyway, yes, use the YouTube template and just put lines over here, like put your branding, put like your contact information. Yeah, and then leave that spot for the video. I think that'd be fantastic.
But I can't figure out how to leave that spot so I can make it transparent.
Send it to me, Tracy. I'll make it transparent for you and send it right back. It'll take me 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I need to know how to do it.
That is true. Yes, you do.
I have 6 videos altogether that need this stuff.
Okay, so
like
Tracy,
immediate.
Okay, what did you pay for the upgrade for Canva?
I think it's $12 a month.
Okay, you could buy Photoshop for $10 a month.
I can?
Yes, on adobe.com. I'm pretty sure that the current rate is $10 a month. Go to adobe.com, Photoshop, and then you'll be able to do that without the headache. Photoshop obviously has a much bigger learning curve than Canva, but you can do a lot more with it. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like pulling my hair out with it for 2 days solid.
Well,
so thank you.
Tim says that you should just hire Barbara. I'm not sure who Barbara is.
Here's my problem. My business is videos, and I got to figure this out. Like, it's like there's no way I can hire out every time I do a video because I'll be doing videos every week. And I would love to have the branding. I would love to be able to blog it out and do all kinds of things with it. And so I'm like, this is something I have to do. There's other things that anybody can do. But otherwise, I will be waiting and I will be spending a fortune on it all.
Yeah, so just keep in mind though, Tracy, and you know that I'm not a hard salesperson, so this is not a sales pitch, but just keep in mind that the hours of time that you're spending trying to figure this out, you probably could have paid somebody for much cheaper. Whether that's me or somebody else, just keep that in mind that if this is making you stressed out and you're spending hours and hours and hours on it, if it's not something that like you love doing, I always tell people, if you love doing it, don't hire me for it. Right? Do it yourself, even if you don't know how or it's taking whatever. But if it's stressing you out, you really should consider if it's worth the stress and the time.
Yeah. Could I hire you to teach me how to do it?
You could. Yeah, I do private training. Yes.
Okay.
I come to your house. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome. All right. What else? Questions, comments, concerns? This topic or any others?
Barb, is it possible to do a PowerPoint and have it show up on a recording?
Yes. So if you are recording through Zoom like this, you can share your screen. On Restream, I believe you also can share your screen. Let me see if I could look real fast to see. See, right here is the streaming software for Enter Live Studio. I don't want to enter it that. I don't think I want to enter it right now because I don't think it will let me because I'm already using my camera. Yeah, it's already, looks like it won't let me actually.
You can't see your screen if you're trying to show us something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. So no, I can share my screen on Restream too. I know that let me come on here and share my screen because thank you, Dwight, for saying that. So on Restream, what I did was, let me come back to here. not there. Where was I at? Okay, I was right here.
Mhm.
I was over in here, and what I clicked on was the webcam over here. If
Yeah.
you are streaming right through Restream, you're going to come here to the webcam or click on this live video thing. And then when you enter the live studio, you'll have these options. And then this is where all your chat will appear of everywhere where you're streaming, it will show up here. It won't let me do it right now because it's already using my camera on Zoom,
Okay.
so I can't connect to it. But then down here, this is where you can share your screen on
Oh,
Stream as
okay.
well. And it looks like you can invite other people on here. I don't think this is them being a host. This is them just being a user like you guys are. And then you have, of course, you could disable your camera and mute you as well. And then let's see what settings you have here. Oh, that's just mostly camera and audio. That's just
Gotcha.
the camera and audio. So yes, you can share your screen on both Zoom and Restream, and that's how you would show your PowerPoint is through sharing your screen.
Okay.
All right. What else, guys?
Thank you.
Anything else? You're welcome.
It looks like Photoshop is $20.99 a month.
Is that just for Photoshop or the whole suite?
That's Photoshop. The photography, which I don't know if that is what I would, it says get Lightroom Classic, Photoshop. That's $10. Is that?
Yep, you could do that one. Yep.
You think I'll be able to get the customization that I need on
Yeah.
that?
So the one that I use is the Photoshop, the one that you just said, the $10 a month one.
Okay.
That's the Photoshop that I have installed on my computer.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, because before they had the option of doing the online thing, I had purchased like the whole suite of Adobe products, and so all of the other programs, I still use the old program that's the old version that's installed on my computer. But for Photoshop, because I use it so much, I like to pay for the online one because it gets updates regularly, and so that's the one I use the most. So I prefer that one to be updated.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And then yes, Tracy, if you need help, if you need me to come train you on how to use Photoshop, you can pay me to just come teach you. Okay, and I do that in 90-minute sessions. All right, any other questions, comments, concerns? All right, so your homework. You are going to sign up for a free Restream account. If it makes sense for you to upgrade, go ahead. But for right now, you just need to do the free account. And I want you to test it out by connecting a couple of your channels. And even if it's just one, even if it's just Facebook, your personal Facebook. And then I want you to go live through the platform and ask people to comment so that you can test out seeing if you're able to see the comments. Okay, and I want you to tag me. So you'll have to remember how I showed you that I was live. You'll have to go in maybe on your phone while you're live streaming on your computer. Go on your phone and tag me in a comment of your post because you can't tag me before you start. So once you've started, tag me into a comment on that post so that I can see that you've done it, and I'll comment if I'm available at the time too and kind of help you out. But that will help me to also see everybody's videos. All right, so anybody have any questions about the homework? Oh, and then after you've done that, post in the group about how you felt about Restream. Love it, hate it, you know.
Can we use Restream through an Android phone?
You know, I don't know. I've not tried it, and I've only been using this less than a month, so I don't know the answer to that. But give it a try and let us know, Dwight.
I will.
Hey, Dwight, we've been hearing about Android
because it's all outside.
Yes. What was that, Rick?
We've been hearing about Dwight's Android for 30 days. Time to upgrade, buddy. iPhone.
Well, so does it work on an iPhone?
We don't know the answer to that either, Dwight. So Rick is
I just asked Android, not because I'm trying to promote Android, but because I want to know if it works on a mobile device. I'm not going to jump to Apple. That's not going to happen.
Team Android. Hey, that could actually be a really good debate in the group is, are you team Android or team iPhone? You guys want to know something really funny? Actually, I'm not going to show you right now because I don't have very much time to show you. But when I was creating this group, I was planning to have stuff come out before the group started, and that was one of them. Which one are you, Team Android or Team iPhone? But I was planning to start the group on April 1st and then decided to start it March 23rd because people needed it right away. So all the stuff I had scheduled between the 23rd and the 1st, I had to unschedule those so that it didn't confuse you guys. So
And we're confused anyway, so.
maybe I'll post them at the end of the group after it's all over to keep you guys engaged. But that was going to
That could
be a
work.
really engaging start. Very cool. Thank you guys. Let me know if you get stuck on anything. If I could help you, just message me. I've got a few more calls for the day, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Friday. And so Tim is going to be teaching us on Amazon. Tim, is there anything that they need to know or do before tomorrow's class?
No, we're going to be using Dwight as our example tomorrow.
Woo, woo.
And will that be recorded? Because I have another call to jump on right at the same time. I'll have to watch the recording.
It will be recorded.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think if I have how soon I'll be able to get it up because there's a contest tomorrow too. So
Pick on Dwight Day. Pick on Dwight Day.
I want to know how I always end up being the guinea pig. I'm always the get it guy. Everybody always comes at Dwight every single time.
Because you got that Android.
yeah. Okay. So you guys, I almost forgot to tell you there's a prize for today too. It's not a contest, but everybody that does a Restream video and tags me, I have a gift for you. So it's everybody who participates wins. Okay. So make sure
The homework for the day is try it on your cell phone and see if it works and report back tomorrow.
We have to have it done by tomorrow?
yeah, before tomorrow's class.
Yeah. Come on,
So-
Marie. Stop cooking and do a video.
It doesn't have to be a
My problem is that my iPhone is full. Every time I try to do anything, it tells me I need to delete something because I have no space.
So, Phyllis, you'll need to use the computer or get an Android.
Or get a new phone.
I just wanted to
No.
live on Rick.
I need a new iPhone. I know I do.
Okay, so yeah, it's one or the other, you guys. You either love it or you hate it, right? But it's a fun debate. All right, so you guys make sure that you do a Restream video. It does not have to be long. It doesn't really have to have real substance. It should if you can, but even if you're just testing it out and telling people you're testing it, that's fine too. So do it before we get on our call tomorrow, and everyone who participates gets a prize. And tomorrow there is a contest, so if you don't get a chance to be live, I don't know how soon I'll post it, so make sure you watch for it because it takes a long time to upload.
Okay.
All righty? All right, bye guys.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Right. Oop.